Hey, do you like tennis? I'm Margot Carter, and with my friend Bill Riddle, we're going to be asking 5 questions to our tennis friends all around the world. Stay tuned. Coming up next, 5 questions with Devin Crotzer, world traveller, tennis professional, and groovy dancer. First of all, where abroad were you coaching?
I spent half my time, so there were 2 years in Europe, half my time was spent in the north of Holland, and half my time was spent in the south of Spain. And as you know, as dark as I am, I prefer the south of Spain. My fondest memories are really just traveling to the different tournaments. In America, you really only go to the same places. When you live in the south, you go to Atlanta, or you may play a local tournament. And in Europe, because of the transportation, with the cheap flights and the trains, you can actually go a lot of different places, and you go across borders, you get different cultures and foods and languages, and just it's a whole different world, literally 4.5 hours away. If I drove 4.5 hours here, I wouldn't make it outside of Tennessee, really in any direction. So to go from Spain and then go to a place like Switzerland or even Bulgaria, just somewhere off the map, it was quite cool. Funniest story, I had 2 kids do it. They broke a string and they're looking on the ground to see where the piece is. Have you ever seen that?
That happened to me the first time I broke a string.
So the string broke and you're on the ground like, where'd it go?
Yeah.
I can't believe that. I can't believe that. The string snaps like this, it doesn't just break off and the piece is gone.
Yeah, well, I think the first time it happened to me, I remember that.
How old were you? Because my kids were like 15.
Okay, no, I was probably 10.
I won't name names.
Or 11.
But yeah, if you're 10 or 11, it makes sense. But I had a red Wilson Rack Attack Junior. Tore it up.
Rack
Get a new
Attack.
one. Yeah, Rack Attack. R-A-K.
Yeah, no, I think I remember that.
A-T-T-A-K. It was so bad. But it was, that was my first racket. It had like fish bones and just a lot of weird stuff on it. I don't know what it was. I don't know why they sold it.
Do you have a favourite superhero? If so, why?
Elon Musk is my superhero because he's out changing the world and literally just coming up with the craziest ideas and saying, you know what, it's possible. And I don't think we've had anybody like that since the 60s when we were in the race to space, you know, when we were going to the moon.
Yeah. Do you have a favourite 80s band?
I was born in the 90s, so it makes it difficult.
But 80s music is quite iconic. You know, it's going to come through every once in a while. There isn't one that gets your toes clicking.
They all do.
And
yeah.
One last question for you.
Go for it.
Very important. What is your favourite cereal?
That's a good question. It used to be Trix, but Trix are for kids. And I changed it, and now I'm very healthy. Reese's Puffs. If I gotta have a cereal, my milk has to turn chocolate. I just don't want it.
Yes.
You know, and there's no better way to start your day than with a big bowl of sugar. You know?
Well, I know you've got to get back on the tennis court, so thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. It was lovely.
Wrap.
Wrap.
Till next time. World traveller, tennis professional, and tennis professional. There needs to be a third thing.
Yeah, ladies man, tennis professional, and
drop it a little.
Okay.
There we go.
Groovy dancer.
I should have held back. I said, why in the world?
Yeah.
Just go out there and scream through.
I mean,
but some of that
what happened?
Just edit the last part and then make everything else nice.
I love that one. That's perfect. That's perfect.
Are we done?